Hi. Okay, so, this is the second voice video, I'm bored as shit, give me shit to do video. And this is for Nikki. And I sent her a list of things, just like a bunch of things to ask what she wanted me to talk about. And she chose 2 questions from the Europe series. Question 1, how my first kiss/makeout session was with a hot Parisian named Etienne. And 2, how I got lost in the Sistine Chapel and saw rooms and places no one on earth was meant to see. What she did not know is that these 2 things happened on the very same vacation. So, look at her go. So basically, when I was in high school, I was in AP French, and for those of you who are not in America, AP classes in high school are basically the equivalent to, like, freshman entry-level college courses. So once you've done, extremely well in, like, your Regents classes and blah, 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 you get put in advanced placement, which is what AP stands for. So I was in AP French, and every other year the AP Spanish and AP French classes would take trips to Europe. So 2006, AP Spanish went to Costa Rica and some other country, and 2007, which was the year that I went abroad, my AP French class went to Italy and France. So we went to Italy. We were in Italy for 3 days, and then we went to France. We were in France the rest of the spring break. And we were in Italy the following days. We left Italy we left Italy on Easter, and we were in the Vatican City the day before Easter. So we went to the Sistine Chapel, and we were going to go see St. Peter's Basilica. So we had this tour guide who, oh my god, he was horrible. He was kind of the human equivalent of the Segway. Like, he just flew places, and you would have, like, if you couldn't apparate or beam yourself places, you would lose him. So we would have to stop where we were, and he would always have to come back and, like, get us, and then we'd have to run to keep up with him, and then we'd lose him again, and he'd have to come back. So, my 2 friends and I, we were doing pretty well keeping up with him. We got into the Sistine Chapel, and, like, the rest of my class is, like, 5 miles away, and he's like, man, I gotta go get them. So he just goes, okay, go into the chapel, you'll see the famous ceiling and the painting, and then you just go out the exit, and you'll wind up in the gift shop, and then just wait for me there, and eventually we'll all be reunited. And we're like, fine, awesome, you cannot fuck up those instructions. Like, you have to not be paying attention or deaf. So we go in, and after you spend, like, 10 minutes looking at the ceiling and sweating, because it's, like, 900 degrees in this place, and it was so hot in Italy that week, it was horrible. And there's 5,000 people around you all pointing at the ceiling, and they're like, wow. So we were just like, okay, whatever, we'll just leave, and then we'll wait, and that was pretty, and it was fun. You couldn't really even take pictures, even though I did. So we go to where the exit is, and there's 2. And there's one to the right, and there's one to the left. And it's like, you can't, I mean, he said go to the exit. We didn't think he had to specify which one. So we go to the one to the left. And about maybe 20 to 30 people follow, like, come to the left with us. And we're like, okay, well, everybody was going to the right, but, why would this door be open if it wasn't, an appropriate exit? So we keep walking, and we're walking, and we are still walking, and we're, like, going, it becomes like a maze in some kind of museum that you're not supposed to be in. So we keep going, and we find rooms now with, like, paintings, old furniture, velvet drapes, and, porcelain vases, and we're just like, okay, I don't think we're supposed to be in here. We keep going. We're going to, like, the left, and then we go to a room to the right, and then we keep going, and then eventually shit starts getting roped off, and we're like, where are we? Where are we? Okay, so now 20 minutes has passed. There is no one around us anymore, because those 30 people went somewhere else, or figured out that we had somehow accessed an employees-only section of this chapel, and we're like, what the fuck do we do? So we tried turning around, That takes another 20 minutes. So mind you, now it's been 40 minutes and we are, you know, in places no one is supposed to see, and we see, like, doors and rooms that say employee access only, and, like, things no one is supposed to see. And I just announced to my friends, I was like, guys, we're gonna get arrested. I guarantee you. If some man were to, you know, somebody who works in this place was to come in and see 3 people just chilling by, you know, some painting that is, you know, 600, 700 years old, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get arrested. So we finally find ourselves in the gift shop after about an hour of walking. We wait, and we wait, and we wait, and eventually my French teacher comes running over, and she's like, where did you go? And we're like, we don't even know. We don't know. We don't know where we went. And she's like, everyone is in St. Peter's Basilica now. What did you do? And I was like, I'm like, we just exited. We didn't do anything. We just went through a door. I didn't think it mattered. And Lucas is just like, you weren't supposed to go to the left. Okay. Why didn't you tell us that there were 2 exits? What do you think? Have any of us been here before? I wanted to punch him, and my French teacher just looks at him like, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, please kill him, because it would be fine. I would be happy, actually. So I have seen things in that chapel that no one's supposed to see, and I should not be out of prison at the moment. I should still be in there for somehow casually breaking into Sistine Chapel without even trying. So that is part 1, and now I will tell you in part 2 about my makeout session with Hot Parisian Etienne. So stay tuned.